Hey everyone, I'm here today to show you about my IMS tank. I have an 04 KLR650 that came with an IMS 6.6 gallon tank. The problem is that if you leave fuel in it, especially the fuel that we have now, which has quite a bit of ethanol in it, it will start making a line as to how much fuel you have in your tank. Well, according to IMS, because I've done my research on this and placed a few phone calls and stuff, is that you need to wash your tank with laundry detergent, and they want you to empty your tank after every use. Really, I can't do that. It's not feasible because I drive my bike every day. So, I called them up and told them the situation, and they said, well, here's what you can do. You can dry the tank out, empty all the gas out of it, dry it out, and wash the tank good with the laundry detergent and a water solution outside of the tank. If that still doesn't clean it up, then use lemon pledge of all things on the outside of the tank, and maybe that'll bring the shine and luster back. Unfortunately, that did not happen. So the last option was to use a heat gun and basically reflow the plastic or the color back into the tank. Now, what I have is my tank here, and you can see that I start to lose most of the color in my tank, especially down here. You can see where the fuel lines sit, come back through here. You can see it really good right through here. Okay. Now this piece here I've done with the heat gun maybe a few minutes ago, so I'm curious to see how it's going to hold up. Don't leave it on there too long, and don't let the heat gun hit the plastic or it will mark it. Example A. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you basically how the reflow is taking place so that you know. It's pretty cool. I like the IMS tank. It gives me a lot of range. It's got great protection for the radiators, radiator and the reservoir on the other side. But overall, it's a really good tank, and I like it. So stand by, and I'll show you exactly how to reflow this. So you have your heat gun, and you want to set it on high. And you want to keep it about 3 or 4 inches away and come down with it. Once the heat gun heats up, you'll start seeing it. You'll start seeing the plastic flow right into it. Get it on high. And see it right there? You see the plastic flowing? The color's coming back to my tank. Just try keeping an even line as you're doing this. See that? You come back up into this area here. And all my color is flowing back in. So leave it up about ½ an inch off the plastic, and you'll see it. Be sure to leave your gas cap off too. Any fumes or residue that's left in the tank, you don't want to give it the reason to go boom. Let your tank dry out for a day or so too before you do this. Don't just hop on it and dump the gas and expect this to happen. It'll be dangerous to you and everybody else around you. So you don't want to do that. But as you can see, it's reflowing quite well. Take your time with it. Don't rush, and you'll be happy with the turnout. I don't know how long this is going to stay. I'll report back in a few weeks, because when you have a gas spill on the side of the tank, it decides to make a mark and it doesn't look good, and you can't get it off for shit, and it's just aggravating. But for what the tank does and gives me, I'm not going to argue too damn much, because honestly, I can go 325 miles on one tank of gas with this IMS tank, and Honestly, that's like 52 miles a gallon, so freaking wonderful. So as you can see, it's reflowing really well. I'm happy with it. You know, I was kind of skeptical about doing it first because I didn't want to freaking mess up my tank, but you know, honestly, lo and behold, it's working. Also, when you have this off and you're doing this, if you want to put stickers on your tank, now is a good time, because all the fuel's out of it, you've reflown it, it'll adhere a lot better. So this is what you need to do. Alright, so this is just in a few minutes, and literally I've got one side of my tank done. So this is it. That's my tank reflown with plastic. That's without it. Huge difference. So take your time with it. Should come out real nice.